What I eat in a day, y'all. Let's go. It's been a long time since we've done a what I eat in a day video, but here we are. We're gonna make a what I eat in a day video because you know your girl has been perfecting some recipes. Now this morning we're gonna start with an easy one. They're gonna get considerably harder, and if you stay till the end of the video, you are going to see my latest masterpiece. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, we're excited to bring you along for a chill day of food and beach.
So our parking spot today, I don't know if you guys can see it. We've got a view right down to the beach. Super gorgeous. But we're not getting much ocean breeze up here, are we? Mm-hmm. I'm covered in sweat, dude.
It's so hot. This is our favorite pot. I'll show you why.
Whoa!
And it also has a lid that like latches on the top, which means we can use it as a Tupperware if we ever have leftovers. Ooh. It's our favorite pot.
All right, what's for breakfast? Meal number one.
We're doing beans and avocado. And we're gonna add some like onion and tomato and salsa on there. So it'll be like a little more delicious than just beans and avocado. I'm just roasting these up a little bit, and I'm gonna get them like a little crispy. Then we'll add in the refried black. I just got bean juice over. We're gonna put.
Do you need me to take over? Like, do you need your sous chef to take over?
Yes, please.
What do you need me to do?
Just stir the chickpeas. Perfect.
Don't even worry. Take care of yourself. Don't even think about it.
What are you gonna do after this?
What am I gonna do? Add the refried black beans to the garbanzo beans and make a little bean, you know, mashup.
Exactly.
Well, you know, let them get to know each other a little bit.
Look at these chickpeas. They're looking nice and golden, aren't they?
Really nice and golden.
They're actually looking pretty good.
Really good. And the bottom of our pot is looking very nice and black. And
don't you worry. I'll handle it.
All right. All right. Whoa. Can't see a thing.
Okay.
Just a little bit like deer poop.
Don't say that. Sometimes the best food looks like deer food.
That's true.
Would you like to chop up some onion and tomato?
Oh, waiting for you to ask, bro. I think every single meal for the last couple of months we've had pico de gallo because onions and tomatoes are crazily cheap here. The other day we paid 10 pesos, or 8 pesos, which is like 50 cents for about 20 tomatoes. They were small tomatoes, but still it was freaking insane. And onions are crazy cheap too. So usually we'll take onions, tomatoes, make a pico, maybe some cilantro, even though this girl doesn't like cilantro. And usually I'll throw some jalapeno or serrano pepper in there. Well, we're out of both of those, but we do have some kind of pepper. This is a bag of like dozens of habanero peppers. Habanero peppers have representation on my body, but there is no way in the next year we're going to be able to eat this many habanero peppers. Why did we buy like 50 habaneros?
I literally don't know.
Well, I'm gonna use one of them today in this pico and it's gonna heat the whole thing right up. Okay, time for the big one. I don't even know how to cut up a habanero. I'm assuming we take the seeds out.
Yeah, just be really careful. Don't touch your eyes after this for like 2 days.
Yeah, or my eyes will literally die.
Yeah. Are we putting a whole one in there?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh!
Wow, smell that. Woo! Wow,
wake
even
you
the
right up.
smell of that is like...
Wait, let me try. Woo!
You can smell it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'll mix it in, don't worry.
All right, my babe.
Yep.
Is our pico ready?
It's ready, man.
Let me see. It's got tiny little pieces of hob in there.
It does.
All right. I just looked at my thumb that it obviously touched a habanero, and my whole mouth is like burning up now.
Would you throw some more of the habanero sauce on there for me?
Oh my god, you're insane.
Yeah, throw some on
This
there.
salsa is so hot. Like, how much do you want?
I don't know, a spoonful. Yeah, there you go.
That?
Uh-huh. Boom.
God, you're about to die. Verdict?
No problems. Oh, the verdict is that the chickpeas with the refried beans is great.
Is it actually? Good.
Really good.
This meal is way better than I expected it, actually.
I know, it's so good.
So good. I cannot believe it's like 100 degrees outside and I'm eating half a habanero. How did I get talked into this? Ooh, I'm gonna be burping all day, dude. Alright fam, it's time for lunch. We're just gonna do tacos, you know, the usual. I'm going to introduce you guys to one of my favorite taco fillings when we do not have access to vegan meats. Are you ready for this? So I got the lentils cooking and I'll kind of turn it into like the lentil meat, so to speak, after the lentils are cooked. There's really nothing to do until these lentils are finished, so have fun cooking lentils. Until then, we're just gonna have a little chill out sesh, you know? What are you doing out here?
Strumming away, you know? Feels
Yeah.
like the thing to do. Not really doing anything much though. Is lunch almost ready?
No.
No.
Lentils have to cook.
You can't just sit there and watch me all day, you know?
I'm getting a little self-conscious.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
What's that for?
I really want you to keep going. Lentils are done cooking, so what's next is we're gonna saute some onions, put the lentils in there with some spices, make them really yummy. Also, we just decided that we're going to make some hash browns, because who doesn't like a good hash brown, right? The lentils are joining their friends, the onions, and they are mixing up to be together.
They're having a little mixer in the neighborhood.
They are better with each other. Spices time. These are the Aubrey essentials. You gotta have these in your kitchen or else your food's not gonna taste good.
Gotta have them in your life.
Chili powder, give it a good dunk. Salt, some pap. We love our pap around here. We love it so much we got two kinds. We got smoked pap too. Cayenne pepper and garlic salt.
Nicely decorated there, dude.
Thank you.
Just for color, huh?
Just for color. Feeling a little left out of the cooking squad?
Mr. Sous Chef is back at it again, dude. Making my favorite, my classic potatoes. I feel like even the stuff I know how to cook well, it's still just bachelor food.
Yeah.
Just like good bachelor food.
Yeah. We are vegan, but we have a cheese grater, and it comes in handy when...
Is this a cheese grater?
It's a cheese
I
grater.
thought it was a vegetable grater.
That's what vegans call it.
Well, you guys know my role in this whole thing. While my wife is literally just like making up unbelievable recipes, throwing in all these spices, I'm pretty proud of myself that I said, hey, should we add onion to the hash browns? And Aubrey's like, that's a good idea, babe, go do that. So Aubrey is crafting her own type of lentil meat for vegans, and you know what I'm doing over here? I'm getting shredding, man, and I'm proud of it. Boom, done and done. I was learning today, guys, if you only had one food to pick in the whole world as like what food would give you your best chance to survive, potatoes would be that food. And if you did white potatoes and sweet potatoes, you'd have like all but something like 3 of your essential nutrients or minerals and vitamins.
Whoa.
Very interesting, huh?
Well, these hash browns are not pretty. Probably because my sous chef over there just abandoned me.
Sorry, dude.
This guy said he was so hungry and then insisted on making coffee before heating up the tortillas,
Don't worry,
which
I'll
is a must in the Matneys household.
Yes, an absolute must. But so is the coffee. Don't even blink, dude. You'll miss it.
Oh, whoa, I'm missing it.
I know.
I just blinked.
Quit blinking. Trust me, I told you not to blink.
Give us your technique. How are you building these
how
tacos?
am I building my tacos?
Yeah.
I'll go with tortillas first.
Okay.
Put a little bit of my salsa de guacamole on top.
Yep.
And then, I'm gonna next go for the rice actually because we need to get rid of this rice.
Yeah, good
So
call.
I'm not suggesting this type of cold rice is the optimum next ingredient for everyone, but for my situation today, that's what I need, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with some lentils.
Right.
Because this stuff, like, I wish you guys could taste how good this stuff was.
They can. The recipe's in the description
Oh,
box.
please do yourself a favor and taste how good Aubrey's lentils are by making them yourself. They're freaking unbelievable. I feel like they're also the move that like blows everybody's minds, or one of the many things you make. But like with a meal like this, everyone's like, holy smokes, those lentils are insane. Next, I'm gonna go for a little bit of refried beans with a little bit of pico.
Yeah.
You see how these are coming along?
Love it.
And this is where it gets really difficult because so many options. I've got a really good thing going here. I could end it there, but then I've got these potatoes. But I really think that like Aubrey already took half the potatoes. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but that was my right.
I know.
As a human.
I know. But I'm saying, do you think I'm entitled to this other half?
Definitely.
Okay. I'm actually going to save those for round 2 of tacos. I want to do a very potato heavy load next.
Whoa, crazy.
Then I'm going to do a little bit of habanero salsa.
Okay, can you just be careful because I kind of want some of that.
No, of course. I'm not.
You're the kind of person who would just literally use
I know.
all
This stuff
all
is
of that.
truly hot. I'm not going to.
Yeah, true. You're not going to get crazy.
And then I'll end with a little bit of muy picante Valentina.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's what we got.
Give your taco a taster.
What? That was so good. Seriously, the lentils are a whole different thing, man.
You know when you have all the stuff that fell out of your tacos? Life hack. Put it into another tortilla.
Whoa!
Huge, right? And then, even better life hack, all you have to do is add a little potatoes to it, and it makes it gourmet.
Really?
Should I take all of these, or do you want more?
No, go for it. Whatever you want to do. Wow, very creative.
Huge, right? Alright fam, it is time for dinner, and this is the recipe that I promised you at the beginning of this video. You guys might have encountered my mac and cheese recipe in the past, and if you haven't seen any of my videos that incorporate that, I will link one of them. I feel like maybe the last one I did was our Thanksgiving video. I'll link that in the description below if you want to check it out. But I've recently started absolutely digging this recipe that's pretty similar, but it's a more like Alfredo-y, garlicky type of sauce that I'm putting on the pasta instead. And usually we'd probably do it with like kind of traditional Alfredo noodles. Unfortunately, all I have is just regular mac, but you know what? We're gonna make do. And of course, the recipe to this sauce will be in the description box below if you want to try it out. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is saute onions and garlic. So I'm just going to chop up a white onion and throw in, I have these already peeled garlic, so I'm going to put an unheard of amount of garlic in here. Not even going to chop it, I'm literally just going to throw it into the pan. Alright, time to throw basically all of this garlic in there. Definitely all of this garlic in there, actually. And the last thing, which really makes it delicious, but makes it a lot less healthy, is vegan butter. If you don't have vegan butter, just use olive oil. And there you have it. Just gonna saute this up, and this is all gonna go in our sauce. Alright, y'all, time to make the sauce.
There you go.
I just noticed that the water's boiling, so I need to put the pasta on.
True, okay. Chaos in every direction, huh?
How weird do I look wearing a huge sweatshirt and no pants?
Pretty weird.
Okay, so your job is to test for flavor and my job is to test for texture.
Oh, I like that.
Almost there with texture. Could use a tiny bit more blending.
Okay. Flavor time. Crazily cheesy flavor.
The other thing that we love about this pot is you don't even need a colander. It has these little holes here, so you can drain your pasta using the pot lid.
Show us, babe, would you? Whoa!
Check that out.
Pretty fancy.
Extremely fancy. Alright. Only thing left to do is just put the sauce in here.
Get lost in the sauce, dude.
Get lost in the sauce.
Boom.
Masterpiece. Babe, can you grab me the pepper, please?
Pepper shaker?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Thank you.
Pepper in the show.
Got my pot of pasta.
Right. And I got my pot of pasta as well. We haven't done one of these videos in a while, but we sure do love food, and we are always trying to make good vegan food. Wanted to talk about something quickly. Now, if you guys watch us a lot, you know that we're vegan. If you don't watch us a lot, you probably know now that we're vegan. But we've just been thinking about this a lot more recently. We've been vegan for like 2.5 years now, and it's something that has been really positive for us. And we just keep finding more and more information that seems to conclude that more plant-based diets are just something that we as a global community should strive to move towards for ethical reasons, and most importantly to me, for environmental reasons. Recently, we just came across this Oxford study that was conducted on tens of thousands of farms, and it basically was looking at the environmental impact of different types of farming. And it found that meat-based or animal-based farming, whether that was big agricultural practices, whether it was for beef or fish or cheese or whatever, had severely negative environmental impacts compared to plant-based agriculture. I don't want to preach at you guys because I know that like this topic can be very preachy, but we've included a little bit of information in the description box on just a brief summary of that study. It was a gigantic study, so we're not going to put a bunch, we're not going to put the entire thing in there, but if you want a really quick brief overview, we'll put that in the description box. And all I have to say is that I know that veganism can be challenging. I know that eating plant-based can be hard, and it can be hard to be healthy on it. It can hard to have the time to research it and invest in it. But I really encourage you guys, if you can start to cut back on your animal products, even 50%, 60%, 70%, it can just make a tremendous environmental impact. It can make such a net positive towards your environment and your health. I would really encourage everybody not to put the pressure on yourself, but if you see us making these incredible meals that are delicious and are more healthy and are most importantly more environmentally sustainable than the meat-based equivalents of these meals, than adding a bunch of dairy into these meals or adding a bunch of pork and beef into the meals that we had earlier today, I really encourage you guys to challenge yourself to maybe start experimenting with this more. And just think about in what ways can you just decrease your consumption of animal products. Don't put the pressure on yourself to do something extreme, but remember that every single step is such a net positive.
We have the recipes for all these things in the description box if you want to check them out.
Also, Skillshare is again sponsoring this video, and believe it or not, they have vegan plant-based cooking experts on their platform as well, who show you how to cook more sustainably and how to cook vegan meals. So if you want to learn some of these techniques to incorporate into your cooking life, you get a couple of months of free tips, techniques, cooking advice, all kinds of stuff on Skillshare. Skillshare is more than just a tech skills kind of platform. They have experts in all kinds of different fields. So obviously we talk about them all the time, and we're just introducing you to a new side of their platform because we really do care about this, man. We really we're foodies. We care way more about food now that we're vegan, and we actually have to challenge ourselves a little bit more. And to us, if we can be healthy on a vegan diet, it really is our ethical and environmental responsibility to try to do so.
For the first 500 of you that click on the link in the description box, you get the first 2 months free, which means you now have at your fingertips plenty of cooking classes on how to make vegan meals. That's all. Pretty simple. Just click on this link. That's all you gotta do. Just go scroll down there, click on that little link. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed a what I eat in a day video. We haven't done this in a while. Let us know if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more. while we are here in Latin America, cooking up a little different meals than we normally would in the States.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.